Hi everyone, it's Rob, Yoga Dad. I'm absolutely delighted that you're sparing about 10 minutes to join me today for this short session. This is the kind of thing I do in my kitchen right here behind me pretty much every day. Just helps get me ready for the day, and in particular for when my boys wake up and getting them out the door for the school run. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and yeah, see you at the end. So we're going to start by bringing our fingers up across the top of the shoulders. So tops of the shoulders, and we're going to start drawing imaginary circles with our elbows across either side of the room. So nice small circles to start with. Really feel into that movement across the top of the shoulders. If you're sitting at a desk for lots of time during the day, you might find your shoulders feel quite stiff and tense. It's a great way of easing some of that tension. Now we're going to rotate around in the opposite direction. So nice small circles to start with. Bringing those elbows in towards the middle and then out towards the side. Now big circles. One direction, doesn't matter which one. And then back round again, whichever direction you've not gone the second time yet. And there we go, right. So, still keeping the fingers on the top of the shoulders. Now, who likes to swim? Well, we're going to do some swimming strokes, so particularly front crawl. So let's just start bringing one elbow in towards the middle, and then out to the side, and then the other one in, okay? So just imagining we're swimming down a lane in a pool, doing our front crawl, splashing about all over the place. We do it in one direction, really feel as though we're now lifting out the side body, and again just go as slowly or as quickly as feels good to you, and then we're going to switch. So now we're doing backstroke. And really feel as the elbows come in towards the centre and then out towards the side, and then rotating around, and maybe this time even extending the arms out. Lifting one arm, and maybe we're going that a little bit more slowly, so kind of doing it in a slow motion. Bringing the hand up and over, out in front, and then behind you. I just got to be careful. Breakfast bar and everything else that's around me that don't clunk my hands. Feels good. Right, bringing the fingers back across the top of the shoulders again. So still with feet hip distance apart. We're going to close our eyes just for a moment. And firstly, just really feel the beat of the heart, just racing that a little bit more quickly, hopefully. And now we're going to shrug our shoulders up towards the ears as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to gently apply pressure through the fingertips onto the top of the shoulders as the shoulders come down towards the floor. We do that twice more. Lifting the shoulders up, and then back down again. And then final time, still with the eyes closed, shrugging those shoulders up, and then back down. Lovely stuff. Okay, shoulders back to a neutral position, taking the fingers off the top of the shoulders this time. Now we're going to do some work for the neck, okay? So just turn ourselves sideways on just for a moment. We're going to bring our chin towards the chest. Okay, so really feel that length now all the way along the back of the neck. And then we're going to shift our shoulder, chin over across towards one shoulder. Okay, so looking down towards the floor, beyond that shoulder, up towards the ceiling, across to the opposite shoulder, and then down. A couple more in that direction. So lifting the gaze up and over around the room. If you're doing this in a kitchen like me, you might find you're looking at lots of pots and pans, cups and dishes, all that kind of thing. So just seeing what's around the room as you rotate the head around, and just being careful not to tilt the head too far back if it feels really uncomfortable. Great stuff. Head back to a neutral position again. So we're going to do one hand now across the, just move myself a little bit further off the mat. One hand across the body up to the opposite shoulder, and then we're going to tilt our ear on that same side down towards the shoulder as well. Okay? So from there we're going to start sliding that hand across the body and reaching the fingers down towards the floor. As we do, we'll start feeling that stretch intensify below the neck, below the ear, down along the neck, across the top of the shoulder and down the arm. As we bring our hand back across the body, we're going to bring our head back to an upright position. Do the same again a couple more times. Tilting the ear down towards the shoulder, sliding the hand, arm across the body, fingers reaching down towards the floor, and then back across, head to an upright position, and then back one final time on this side. Back to the centre, and then bring the hands across the hips. Great. Do the same on the opposite side, so it doesn't matter which one we started with, just do the opposite one. Hand across the body again, tilt the ear down towards the same shoulder, reaching the fingers away, sliding the hand down across the body. One side might feel quite different to the other. That's absolutely fine, as long as there's no sharp pain, discomfort at all. Just feeding into that length that you're creating all the way along the side of the neck. Reaching the fingers away, tilting the ear down towards the shoulder, and then back to the centre again. Hands back across the hips. Now, in terms of sideways on, you still face forward. So we're doing some forward rolls. So we're going to bring our hands now down across the sides. We tilt our chin back in towards the chest, and we're going to slowly fold our body forward and slide the hands down towards the feet. Now, you might need to bend the knees if it's uncomfortable at all along the back of the legs. And just trying your best to take your fingers down towards the feet. Sliding the hands back up again. And as you arrive back in a standing position, just roll the shoulders back, lifting the gaze up towards the ceiling. Roll our shoulders back forward again. Sliding the hands back along the legs. Fingers down towards the floor, feeling that length along the back of the legs, length along the spine and the back of the body. And then opening back up again. We'll do a couple more of these before we just hang out in a forward fold. And each time you might find there's just that little bit extra length along the back of the legs as they warm up. But equally just keep bending your knees if you need it. One more of these, sliding the hands back up again, opening up across the shoulders, lifting the gaze up. Rolling the shoulders forward, down towards the floor. And this time we'll bend our knees, we'll cross our arms over one another. And just folding our head down towards the floor. And feeling that length all the way along the back of the legs, from the heels, all the way up towards the hips. But also the weight of the upper body sinking down towards the floor. That space that you're creating along the spine and the back body. Still remembering to breathe. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to deepen into this stretch. Fingers back down towards the floor. Sliding the hands back up the legs again. Rolling the shoulders open, looking up. Set myself back round towards the front. And there we go. Short sequence there just to get you started for the day. Focusing on the shoulders, the neck, along the back, and all the way along the back of the legs. I hope you've really enjoyed that short session. Have an awesome day. See you again soon. Namaste.